In the heart of New York's Finger Lakes, in small town USA, a store that has stood the test of time.
We're kind of underdogs in a lot of ways. Sometimes where, the malls came in and then, all the big stores kind of came in and we're still this little guy.
And the root of survival, its foundation, laid out by patriarch Vito Fragnoli.
He was off the boat from Italy.
He started working for this guy when he was 15 in Cortland, and he was started as a stock boy. Yeah. But his determination was that I got to do something of my own.
In the 1950s, he moved to Geneva, opening the city's first Army-Navy surplus store. His drive comparable only to the great entrepreneurs of his time.
He was personable, he was outgoing, and driven, pretty much outwardly driven and competitive.
He's that first generation kind of guy coming over, and he knew, this is my chance to make it over here.
His number one commitment, the client, treated here less like customers, more like family. And it worked. The store a growing success before a setback none saw coming. Vito passed away suddenly. His wife had to make a decision.
He passed away in 1970. She had a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
She probably was scared out of her mind. Where my father was outwardly intense, she was inwardly intense.
She basically said, "You know what? I'm gonna do this for you guys. I'm gonna keep this business going."
And she did, exceeding expectations. The store grew, her sons did as well. Steve and Joe moved away, but came back home.
Best decision I ever made.
Brother Mark, the store's online genius. It's now a force in Geneva and the world, offering prices often unbeat and service rarely seen today.
That's kind of a lost art, I think, is service. People kind of lose it. They're used to going into one of these big box stores and getting ignored.
Both in the store and even online, where Super Casuals competes with even the biggest names in retail.
There's people here that you're dealing with. It's not just some computer program.
That's the only way we know how to do business.
And I'm writing emails personally to customers, and Joel get on the phone and call the customer. And so we still take that kind of, service, small town stance as much as we can.
A legacy continues, one that began with a man and a dream, an all-American store with an all-American story.
A lot of what we do is to carry on his legacy and to hopefully be making him proud.
Look, you didn't let your mother down. You got your 3 brothers involved. That's what he'd be proud of, I think.